I'm Sam Davies, CEO of Relinks, the employer referral platform. I'm excited to take you through a tech hiring story with one of our clients, Product Madness. We're going to explore how referrals are the secret to hiring great tech talent fast. It's important to look at this as tech hiring can be really challenging, as I'm sure a number of you have already experienced. I won't spend too long on the stats you can see on screen now, but I'd like to highlight the fact that it takes on average 62 days to hire a developer. Referrals on the face of it should be a good solution for tech hiring. Developers have trained together and attend meetups. They're well networked on GitHub, on LinkedIn, and they know and trust each other. They also have varied skills and experience in their networks and a good understanding of the skills that are required for other developer roles. So why haven't referrals worked for tech hiring in the past then? Well, there are a number of reasons, but we've highlighted some of the key ones here. The first of which being the fact that it's a really time-consuming process. They're really busy with loads of other things. They don't have time to go through their networks each time a new job vacancy comes out to work out who would be a good fit. And then referring is really manual and slow. Rewards. They fail to motivate. They usually only get rewarded 6 to 9 months down the line with a financial bonus based on success. There's no reward for contributing, the making of a referral, and nobody asks them what they want. They also didn't get updates on the status of their referrals. There's a feeling that they've gone into a black hole. Now, really excited to introduce Catherine Hainsworth, Senior Talent Acquisition Partner at Product Madness, who's going to talk about her experience hiring for tech roles and how using our platform has helped her. Over to you.
Hi, I'm Catherine. I'm the Senior Talent Acquisition Partner for Product Madness. Product Madness are a leading UK-based mobile game studio. Our speciality focuses around social slots games, so we've got top grossing games in the US and Australian markets. We've currently got around 190 people in the office in London, ranging from developers, platform specialists, product managers. For us, one of the main challenges is the competition within the market combined with our disparity between employer brand and consumer brand. So our main consumer brand or market is based in the US and Australia. That means most keen developers don't leave university dreaming of working on our games because they've never heard of them before. This factor, I guess, coupled with growing number of competitors in the digital world who are able to offer similar salaries, benefits and career development means that for us, and like most of the tech sector, we have to rely on word of mouth and really quick action in order to snap up the best talent. We've also got to consider the growing number of tech startups that, because of the lack of brand presence, they just throw money at the solution and can kind of outprice us in the market. As a business, we've always tried to have referrals play an active part in part of our sourcing techniques, really. So we try to make sure that all employees are aware of new roles. But this did kind of prove to be quite challenging and arduous at times, really. So we had limited engagement, although we had a pretty sizable referral bonus. I don't think it's fair to say that we had no success. Like we have had some success in the past, but it's a real challenge to kind of ensure that the quality and the quantity of referrals was consistent. So we kind of sat down at the end of last year and wanted to get to the bottom of what was really happening here. So how are we going to change people's mindset from a reactive, my friends reached out to me because they've seen a job post on LinkedIn, to a proactive, I'm going to share this with the market and I'm going to really act as an extension of the employer brand and really get our employees to act as an extension of the TA team. So we did speak with a few providers, but what really set Relinks aside for us was the integration with our existing social networks, the matching process, which is so easy for our employee base and for us as a HR function, and the gamification, which for a games company, the guys just really got on board with. So yeah, from the first call, it was really good to be able to see the levels of engagement and automation that the platform allowed us to have. So the customer success team spent so much time kind of going into the granular detail behind the system, understood our referral scheme, how we were going to make this work best for us. So probably one of the favourite parts of the process was sitting in on the focus groups. So they ran that with our employee base. It was really insightful to see what mattered to them and what was going to make them refer more, what pitfalls we've fallen into in the past, and really we then saw at that point how agile the platform was able to be so it could really meet our specific needs. So in the first 3 months of the year during the pilot period, we'd already seen more referral hires than we saw in the entirety of last year. So we've seen really from kind of January to March a 25% increase year on year in just that 3-month period, which is astronomical for us. That wasn't just a case of us hiring lots more people. The proportion of referral hires was significantly higher as well. So it's kind of 11.4% in 2019 versus 20% year to date so far, which is massive for us. Aside from the end result of hiring people, Real Links has definitely increased the level of engagement around referrals in our business. There's more people asking questions, wanting to find out more, and keeping an eye out for friends that they could recommend, or just really keeping an eye on their social networks.
Now we're going to take you through a demo of some of the features that Catherine highlighted just now. So what you're seeing on screen is the dashboard that employees view when they first come onto the platform. So they're able to see the latest jobs, and also shown when they have matches in their network for particular jobs. And we're able to do this matching by connecting to employees' LinkedIn, GitHub, email, and other networks, of course with their consent. So for this software engineer role, I've just clicked into, I can see where any of my connections have been identified as a match, and it looks like I've got some good connections here. So I think that Ada and Emmanuel would be a good fit for this particular job, and then I can easily refer them by clicking refer your contacts, and it allows me to share it with them using the different sorts of social media sharing that you can see on screen now. But I don't just need to refer by identifying matches. It also allows me to just share more generally in my network, and again I can use the same easy sharing features to do that. And finally, if I was sent a CV by one of my contacts and I just wanted to upload it the slightly more traditional way, the system obviously allows me to do it that way as well. So sort of 3 really easy ways that you can refer your contacts using the platform. Now we're looking at the same job on the recruiter side of the platform, and I'm going to show you how recruiters can use the platform to proactively source and encourage referrals. This is showing the recruiter, out of all of their employees' connections, which ones have been matched to this particular role. We've removed all of the personal identifiers like name, gender, ethnicity, which makes the platform GDPR compliant. When I found some candidates that I think look to be a good fit, I can select those candidates and request a referral. At which point it shows me which of my employees were connected to those candidates, and I can click continue to send them an email and request a referral. The employees are also kept up to date on the status of their referrals, as you can see on screen now. At the point at which somebody applies, the person who referred them is asked whether it was a recommendation or an introduction. This is important as it means that employees feel comfortable referring beyond the small pool of recommendations in their wider network, and helps you to understand what that referral means. So I just want to show you the gamification functionality that Catherine referred to in her video. So what you're seeing on screen is a raffle-based leaderboard with people earning raffle tickets for shares, for referrals, for applications. It could be for interviews as well. It could be for connecting their network. We can customize this depending on what the client wants. As well as customizing those features, we could also set it up so it is instead a points-based leaderboard, and you can see how instead of having raffle tickets, the employees could earn points for the different actions which lead to a referral. And we can set it up so it's a department-based leaderboard as well, with the different departments competing against each other for the different actions which lead to a referral. The key thing here is that we can customize this to meet companies' unique needs. And I think Catherine mentioned on her video that we run focus groups where required. We can go into organizations, understand employee motivations, what they would care about, and then tailor this gamification piece around them. So the final thing I wanted to show you is our content sharing functionality. Companies can easily include content on the platform, and employees can then share that content, earning raffle tickets or points for doing so. We've actually got some really exciting new releases coming out on this as well, so it'd be great to show you that if you're interested. Well, hopefully that was a helpful overview. Before I wrap up, I just wanted to tell you about the Real Links community initiative that we've launched for Chat Talent to support our clients and colleagues in HR, talent and recruitment during this challenging period. We've repurposed our platform and opened it up for free so people in the community can post jobs if still hiring, apply for jobs if now out of work, or refer contacts who are now looking. Please do join and support the community initiative at reallinks.io/community. Thanks a lot. Cheers.